I can't wait till you come over. I'm not sober, so you know. I like to when I'm drunk. Greetings, Aquarius, all placements. This is On the Way by Janae Aiko. Someone can be on the way. I'm not even kidding. The songs that were coming through for you guys were all about extracurriculars, partying, going out, being with the baddie, trying to be like that guy, him, okay? Whoever this reading is for, if you're a guy, you feel like you're him. If you're a girl, you feel like you're dealing with him. And if, other way around, then you're her. Or a guy feels like you're, the baddest around. Someone here definitely can like to engage in some fun sexcapades when they're under the influence of things. Literally she says F your brains out, something about Tinkerbell. Someone can feel like someone is their little personal Tinkerbell, their little fairy. Someone here, there could be like a size difference. Like someone could be like a larger dude who likes like smaller girls, likes throwing them around, or this can be like a smaller dude who likes a bigger girl. There's something here with that. Someone can have, and I'm not calling these things bizarre, just the song that was coming through was the How Bizarre. Making me crazy, making me crazy. That song, it's every time I look around, it's in my face. So someone can have like a bizarre kink. Something here can be a little bizarre, something can seem bizarre. Now, the whole thing of that song, because I remember that song from my childhood, being a 90s baby, but the premises of that song is actually people that are escaping a prison. So some of my Aquarians, definitely you could be dealing with someone who has stuff with the law, legal things, undealt with like tickets or court dates. Someone here could have jury duty. Someone could be dealing with someone who could have these things. Someone here could also be a underground pharmacist, if you know what I mean, because extracurriculars were coming through with the first half of the reading. Someone here can definitely run around in that kind of circle. Aquarius, this does come out for you guys quite a bit. Also, Chevy trucks are coming through, or a black truck or a red truck, so someone here could drive a Chevy. Also Chevy Malibu, I am hearing that. Someone can also just be around Malibu or from Malibu or looking, I don't know, something about Malibu. Elephants and dolphins are channeling through. Elephants are wise. They also never forget. They're also deeply emotionally intelligent. And something here about San Diego, because now I'm channeling how there's that huge earthquake there the other week, and they showed like that viral clip of all the elephants surrounding like the babies and putting their like butts towards them to protect them, which is interesting actually, because for the rune, you guys did get Theresas, which is a protective force against resistant barriers and breaking through resistant barriers. So some of my Aquarians, you can feel like, you can be, resisting arrest. Okay, I don't know, someone hopefully is not doing that. But then it's also interesting because I was organizing my tarot deck and I noticed the Five of Swords like went flying out and it just like went face up like this. So there's definitely some sort of resistance. There's definitely some sort of challenge or barrier that my Aquarians are dealing with. Now, Theresas is Thor's hammer. It is his defense. It is his tool of defense. So some of my Aquarians, you definitely need to wear any sort of like talisman or like lucky thing. Like I have my Kailau, my little black dragon here. So for some of my Aquarians, if you have like a protective thing that you wear or anything that you like put on yourself, or I don't know, any sort of protective emblem or token or jewelry or talisman, keep that with you during this time. You also might be buying one or replacing one during this time. Also, you have the energy, Aquarius, of don't start no won't be no and it's kind of like, do you really want to play? Do you really want to play? Like, how bad do you really want to play? Because I don't think you really want to play like that. Someone can be like, I don't know, just really, and now I'm hearing go fish. I'm also hearing chicken, like the game chicken, where people like run at each other and it's like, are you gonna chicken out or am I? Like, I'm not gonna chicken out. So someone can be trying to psych someone else out. Someone here can feel like someone is a chicken. Maybe someone is eating chicken. Maybe someone likes chicken, something about chickens. Although now it's funny because I'm reading the bottom of this rune card, Aquarius, and it's quite literally the digestive system. So some of my Aquarians, you could need to do like a digestive reset, whether that is a fast, a juice cleanse, different probiotics, or taking probiotics. There's something here about breaking down barren rocky ground into workable soil. This is also breaking down resistant, like rock hard energy. So someone needs to definitely hydrate more. There is something missing. Something can be calcifying. Something is hardening. It needs to be softening. I mean, Five of Swords is a hard energy. It's also an energy of conflict, mental conflict specifically. But someone here, now back to the How Bizarre song, it's, you know, something every time they look around, something is in their face. Someone is also always running from commitment or running from connections. There's no staying power. Someone stays for a good time, but not a long time. Now I'm also hearing that song by Six Lack, I Got a Good Side and a Bad Side. You want to find out. That came out in Taurus's reading last week, so you may want to go watch Taurus's reading last week. Not the one I did yesterday, although maybe you want to watch that one too. But last week I was wearing a purple hoodie with Hello Kitty on it. So the Hello Kitty hoodie one for Taurus. Watch that one. It's also an energy, Aquarius, of someone having really strong romantic potency and prowess. So there can be high fertility at this time. Someone can also just have a obnoxiously strong sex drive at this time. They've got an appetite, just like the On the Way song by Jhené Aiko. I can't wait till you come over. You know, I like to, when I'm drunk, I like to, so yeah, baby, what's up? I can't wait. Kitty Fairy is on the way. I need that late night lovin'. Yeah, I've been alone all night. I got you on my mind. I touched myself thinking about you, wondering what that mouth do. Can't wait to see the look on your face when I put this kitty on your plate. So someone here is definitely excited, to say the least. You know what's funny? 2 cards just fell out of my deck, the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. So you can definitely be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Gemini, or have that in your chart. The Lovers is a big life path. With the Wheel of Fortune, something is in divine timing. So something was on standby for a while. Very strong Aries energy. Taurus is here with the Knight of Pentacles. Someone can be reconciling with someone. We have Pisces here. Someone wants to send someone a message. Leave a message. Okay, now I'm hearing Leave a Message by G-Nash. When I don't face, leave a message. I'm trying to remember the rest of the lyrics to that song. I'll just look up the lyrics to that song. But basically I'm pretty sure it's someone just kind of somber and sad, and like when, I don't know, they're like, something's over, so we don't really need to talk, so just leave me a message. Someone could not be answering something. Someone can be leaving someone on read. Someone can be leaving a message unsent. Now this can also be, Aquarius, that in the past someone treated something or someone like a sort of hookup situation with the Knight of Wands energy, but internally they actually have big feelings for someone and they actually do want a strong commitment here. But someone feels like, I don't know, they're just afraid of their feelings. I'm honestly, Aquarius, I'm so sick of people who are afraid of their feelings. Like, I'm so sick of people who just don't want to actually be vulnerable and tap into what they're actually feeling or share what they're actually feeling, and they just keep it to themselves, because that's what it's giving. It's giving gatekeeping of emotions, which is really silly. Like, no day is promised. So I don't know, for some of my Aquarians, if someone is gatekeeping their emotions, they're, you know, gonna miss out on, really seems like the love of a lifetime. I mean, Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, very strong past life energy, strong soulmate energy, angelic energy, almost like both of these people, their deceased ancestors that like brought these two together, is quite literally how I'm seeing these cups pouring into one another with the angel. And you know, all of the aces are quite literally God's hand gifting. And it's like someone is literally rejecting, with the Seven of Wands, a gift from God. even though they know that they really love someone, they know that something is like an ordained, destined connection, but they would rather just like watch on the sidelines and keep, I don't know, these like weird player connections that aren't really fulfilling at all. And it's almost like someone's trying to say, oh, they're just, I'm not good enough for them, or that person is to this or to that. I don't know. It's giving like strong energy of someone feeling unworthy, but they're not. Someone's just being a coward. Bless you.